Right, we're going to play. We may get some rules wrong. Because it has been a little while.
I think it's pretty much guaranteed. So we'll just like put a little caveat in.
Yeah.
There's going to be a few cock-ups.
There is. But we've got trees. We've got Sylvaneth against Khorne. And we'll go through the armies in a second. But we're going to find out what we're going to... Oh, first, actually. Before we start, we have an obligation. You have this is alcohol-free beer.
Oh, yes!
Because it's November. And I don't drink in November. Because I'm getting ready for December. So, alcohol-free beer. But, as ever, we have to say thank you very much to our VIP patrons. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, Mark Roberts, Cara Newby, Thomas Stott, Andrew Stephen, our mystery hero, Sean McKechnie, and Grant Fraser. I salute you.
Cheers.
I'm probably not even in the frame. They're just looking at a field. Right, let's find out what we're doing. Oh, that's pretty good. I've never had the punk alcohol-free before.
That's weird, I almost prefer it to the normal one.
Yeah, it's tasty. Right then. So, we don't know what we're playing. Go on, you can roll the table. The D3 it is, isn't it?
So D3 to start with. It's a 3.
It's a 3, so we're into battle plan table 3, and then we'll have a D6.
Which is a 2.
Shifting objectives.
Oh, cool. I haven't played that in ages.
No, I haven't. We had a personal veto each, so I was going to veto total commitment, and Erik was going to veto...
Better part of Valor, because I've just, like, what few games I've had, I've played it quite a lot.
Yeah, it seemed to be at every tournament that, like, before we got a ban. So there we go. So we're going to get the table set up, then we'll talk through the armies and get going.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we actually set up the table, it probably makes sense to go through the lists. So, general, this is pretty similar to some previous lists we've done. So, first off, we've got a Spirit of Durthu. He's my general. So he has to have Seek New Fruit as his command trait because I've gone Harvest Boon as usual. Let's see if I can work this out. Oh, yes, there we go. So there's the man. He's also got the Crown of Fell Bowers, so that I can select a unit in the combat phase, and I get to reroll wounds from any Sylvaneth unit that attacks that unit. So I think it's an 8-inch range, but I'll have to check. And he has to have Seek New Fruit, which makes him, after attacking in the combat phase, he can move 6 inches. We have a Branch Wraith. She's got the Acorn of Ages, so I get a free wood. She's got the Throne of Vines spell, just so that I can get a little bit of certainty for pulling in extra Dryads late game. I've got a Branch Witch, who's got the Throne of Vines as well. They've both got it. That gives the +2 to cast, for those that don't know, so long as you don't move. She's only got a standard one, but alright, the idea for her is that she'll be pulling in woods later on. Then we've got an Arch Revenant. He's taken the Harvest Boon Silent Sickle, so he gets an extra melee attack. And then the army, we have a unit of 20 spites, and then 2 units of 5 spites, making up an Outcast battalion. We have 2 units of 10 Dryads, and a unit of 30 Dryads. And along with the little lady over there, they make up a Forest Folk. So the Forest Folk can retreat and charge. The Outcasts do things to do with additional people running away to Battle Shock. It's generally never, ever comes in useful. But I have to take the 2nd Battalion because I always want the Acorn and I always want the Crown. In addition to that, I've got 6 Scythe Hunters as the fist in my army. They go with the Arch Revenant. Well, they don't have to because you can use them like as a Synapse creature, so they can be measured for command abilities. So the Arch Revenant can give +1 attack, and the Harvest Boon command ability also gives +1 attack. So you can stack those, which is really nice. And that's that. With 6 drops, I've dropped the Endless Spells, I've dropped the Penumbral Engine for a branch Witch. So we'll see how that goes. Let's have a wander. Let's have a look. We'll do this as one. Look at this, one continuous take. Chicken dog. There she is. Okay, so talk us through it, Eric. What have we got?
So we've got 2 Bloodthirsters of Insensate Rage. The Bloodthirster on foot being the General, and it's in Reapers of Blood Slaughterhost. So as the General, he's got the extra Dispel, extra Unbind, and then 8 does d6 mortal wounds. The second one has the Skull Shard Mantle for a 2+ save against spells. Then we have a Wrath of Khorne Bloodthirster with the Crimson Crown, so he can use his reroll hits command ability for free. After that, we've got Gore Pilgrims with the Blood Secretor, 2 Slaughter Priests, 2 10s of Reavers, and 2 5s of Blood Warriors. And then it's Bloodletters, 30 Bloodletters, and 5 Wrathmongers.
Wrathmongers. Stealth filth.
And a pair of Hexgorger Skulls for funsies.
Yeah, for doing bad things to me. So there we go. So you're how many drops?
1, 2, 3...
5, was it?
4, 5... No, 6.
6. So it's 6 each, so priority will be an issue. But we'll set up the table. We'll roll for priority. And then we'll see how this goes. Okay, so we have our table. We have rolled. First things first, we rolled for realms. I won, and I chose Gairan. So all terrain is healing. My thought there was that my woods would be healing. Quick note on the woods. These are what I'm going to be using. Just for the sake of doing battle reports. It means that they're not going to totally block up the table. So they're bright enough, and they're exactly the same templates as the woods. So that's what the green things are. The block line of sight as per the Awakened Wildwoods, and all the space within it classes as part of the wood. Your first wood can't be within 6 inches of an objective, and they can't be within an inch of your enemy's territory or within an inch of any other terrain. So we've squeezed quite a big wood. Woods can be between 3 and 6 templates. So there we go. I've also selected this big mystical rock to be my place of power. So Sylvaneth units wholly within 6 of that won't have to take battle shock. Quick skim around the table for what we've got. We've got Deadly, Damned, a Dirty Khorne Altar, Sinister, Commanding, Damned, Mystical, Commanding, Volcanic, Healing, and Entangling. I suppose the healing's defunct because everything's healing. So I rolled for sides as well and won and chose this side. I was after this bit of commanding here. Always useful. As far as turns go, these are our turn counters. Very technologically advanced. These are our command points. I start with 2 for 2 battalions. Eric's got 1 for the Gore Pilgrims, and whoever goes first will get another. So I need to put my first unit down. We're going to do our deployment, and then we're going to come back. We have deployment. So we have quite a tight box. So what you get is, a horde of angry men on one side, clustered around their halter. Got quite a sizable wood there, which is nice. I have 10 dryads on the left flank, 10 dryads on the right flank, 2 units of 5 spites, Spirit of Durthu, and the Branch Wraith clustered around the commanding terrain. I then have, there's a Branch Witch sitting in there, hoping beyond hope that she manages to roll a 6 to summon a wood. And then up in the woods, we have 6 Scythe Hunters, 30 Dryads, 20 Spites, and an Arch Revenant. So they can come down at the end of any movement phase up to the end of the 4th. So I need to drop some more woods to make my options viable. So for people, my thinking is she's got an Acorn, so she can drop a wood, an auto wood within 12. So that should cover this part of the board. And then I'm hoping the Witch gets to put one here. And then I've got some pretty good coverage. And when I drop out of the sky, or out of the realm roots, or whatever it is, I have to be wholly within 6 inches of a wood. So it's quite good options. What about yourself, Erik? What's the thinking?
Chaotic. We've got the Wrath Thirster supporting the Bloodletter, unit of 30 letters. So with a reroll hits command ability on them, in theory, I'm go fishing for 6s on the mortal wounds. Other than that, it's pretty much as you see it, centered around the priests and the Blood Secretor, churning out the extra attack buff and the sorcery debuffs. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so
Sacrifice some Reavers for some Blood Tithe.
So do you want to roll to see which objective is the priority one? So this is shifting objectives. They're all worth 1, and I think one's worth
2.
2.
One's worth 2. You get a bonus point if there's a battle line unit within 6.
Okay, and we've got lots of battle line between
There's a
us.
lot of battle line here.
Okay.
So it's a D3, 4, 1. So primary objective, 1.
Here's our primary. Right then. So I get to choose, and because I don't want all those angry men running up where I want to put my woods, I am going to go first. It was a short and sweet hero phase. We dropped the Acorn. For the Acorn, it has to be wholly within 12. The Branch Witch managed to summon another wood. So we got the 2 woods down. The Wraith, rather than try and pull in some Dryads so early, I don't want to block up the space because I've got reinforcements to drop. So she's gone Throne of Vines. So long as she doesn't move, she'll get +2 to cast from now on. And that was all there was for the hero phase. So we're going to go to movement. And at the end of movement, we get to drop our reserves, or the ones that we want to drop, and then we'll come back. So, Sylvaneth turn. Basically, we've run a unit of 10 Dryads to take this objective. They're wholly within 12, so they're immune to battle shock. They've not quite got a cover save because they're not all on the wood. I didn't get enough to run them that far. The Branch Witch has walked up behind. 2 units of Spites have run forward. The Branch Wraith couldn't because she's on a throne. Durthu moved forward while he ran, but then he noticed that Bloodthirster being the general and that commanding, he decided to stay within 1 inch just in case. The 30 Dryads at the end of movement dropped out of came out of the realm roots, so we've got 21 of them within range of the objective. They're all on cover because they're wholly within the wood. And then the other unit of Dryads there, we managed to get 9 of them to within range of the objective, and they're all within 6 inches of the wood for the -1 to be hit. We've decided to keep these guys in reserve just to see when we need them, hopefully, because they can drop out 6 inches away. Even if he charges and runs onto the woods, I should still be able to bring them into my own backfield and make a charge. Just as a point of note, I got an extra 2 command points, because 1 for having command in terrain, 1 for the turn, and we have a triumph for being less, and we are reroll hits, so you'll see that if that disappears, that's me using it. And we go over to, we score 7 points, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then an extra 1 point for each, because we have battle line units within 6. So it goes 7 points, Sylvaneth. And over to the bottom, look at me getting slack. There you go. And then the bottom of round 1 is turn 1 for the forces of Khorne. Okay, so we've had a fast, swift hero phase. What's happened, Erik?
So we've got Hex Scorcher Skulls out on the field. One Slaughter Priest tried to put Killing Frenzy on the Bloodthirster. Even with a reroll, took a mortal wound for his efforts. The other Slaughter Priest showed him how it was done to put Bronze Flesh on the same Bloodthirster. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is out of range.
So this guy's the one with Bronze Flesh, so he's on a 3+ save.
Yep.
And he's the one likely to get in. So we're going to go to movement. There is some shooting in this army.
Small amount.
Who's got the shooting?
That one.
Oh, he's over there. Well, he could shoot off some dryads.
Take 6 of them off.
Okay, so we'll go through movement and then come back if there's any charges. Okay, so movement. Look at this aggression from Khorne. We've had running bloodletters. They've got more than enough onto the objective. The bloodthirster's just moved forward in case he decides to charge. He's within range with his flail. There's been some running.
None of the Bloodthirsters have run, but pretty much everything else has.
I like how this unit of Reavers has decided it's going to just put every single man on the Wildwood just to rub salt in the wound for when it used to be roll the dice for each model. This big scary man has got a very manageable charge. There's been more running at the end of the charge phase. It's going to be interesting because
there's going to be a lot going on here.
Hopefully, I have to roll a 1, or a 6, whichever way around it is. But first off, the shooting. Yes. Khorne shoots. What does he shoot?
He's going to drop a flail on the heads of some dryads.
Bad.
Now, -1 to hit's only in combat, right?
Nope.
Oh, it's just in general.
Yeah, cool. -1 to hit because they are wholly within 6 inches of a wildwood.
In that case, I will be hitting on a 4, rerolling 1s.
Into the woods.
Right. It hits.
Oh, no.
Wounding on a 3. It wounds. And it's rend 2.
Hang on, 5.
Oh, rend 1, sorry.
So there are 5 normally, but they're down to a 4 because there's 10 or more of them. They're not in cover though, so back up to a 5. Rend 1,
Rend
say.
1.
Here it comes.
Yes!
Oh, is that even a roll? Okay, so how many die?
6.
Heckin'
boom.
Ouch.
Yeah, and his Hellfire Breath will be out of range. There's no way that's 8 inches.
Good. Right, that dice. These dice I retired about 3 years ago, maybe 4, and that's the first time I've rolled one, I think, since. You know where they're going. Back in the freezer for another 3 years. I'll teach them. Right. So charges.
Shooting phase done. Charging.
Let's see it.
Alright.
What's going first?
We'll go with this Bloodthirster first, since we started over here with the shooting.
Oh yeah, I'd have been sensible to have removed the others, but I thought.
I think I need a 9.
Okay, let's see a 9. Hard 9. Oh, what? That's 11.
9!
That's 9. He's in. Uh-oh.
Hi.
Uh-oh.
Funsies.
Any more charges?
Oh, you know that. So this Bloodthirster needs a 6, I think. It's either a 6 or a 7. Gets a 5.
One command point left, because he did change 1 to a 6 for their running, because they only ran 1.
No, we'll leave that.
Okay.
And this Bloodthirster I checked earlier, it needs an 11.
Big 11, but he can do it.
Totally. Not quite.
I thought for a second. Right then, so end of the charge phase. Let's see some dice rolling.
Blood letters.
Okay, so 6s we're looking for. Here they come.
No, they're not.
No.
Blood Reavers. No. And the other unit of Blood Reavers over here. No.
Wow. That was a waste of time. Right then, so just one combat then. Go on, I'll let you roll it just for fun. Let's see how much you can kill. 4 dryads. You are -1 to hit.
6 attacks. So I'm hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
Which is just as well. Those 2 miss. So I get 3 hits. And I'm wounding on 2s. For 3. It's 3 at -2.
That's straight through then.
3d3. That's 7 damage.
Bye.
Blood tithe!
Blood tithe for the bad man.
There we go.
Right, so that's that. There's no battle shocks to take. We need to roll some priority. Let's get a decent dice. I'm not going notorious
before
yet.
Before we roll priority,
Oh,
I get 2 points for that objective.
you do.
And I need to roll to see if this Hex Gorgers go away or not. On a 5 up, they stay on the board.
Okay,
They do not.
3. Okay, so priority it is. 5.
2. Fucker.
Ooh, I think I must really take it. Well, let's see. Where's the primary objective? Go on, you can roll.
Oh yeah. D3, 2, that one.
Right in the middle. Okay, yes, I'm going to take it then.
I've got 2 points.
There's very little to say. We summoned 10 dryads from the branch wraith. The branch witch failed to cast Mystic Shield, rolling a 5. I was thinking then the realm of Gairan might have been useful to put something onto these dryads so that when everything charges them in a minute, they're not just going to die straight away. It's going to be tricky. This side of the board's looking pretty strong for Khorne. This might be my last opportunity to get them. The closest I can get is to drop things in here, because I have to be within 6 of the wood, but over 9 away. I could really have done with summoning another wood over here. So I'm gonna have to think about popping the branch witch through the woods, I think, in the movement phase. But that so ends the hero phase, and we're gonna go to Sylvaneth movement and come back in a moment.
Rubbish.
Right, there we go. Another conservative turn. I'd boxed myself in, I suppose. It's my own doing. There's so many bodies running at me that it's negated my ability. I was concerned that if I didn't pull things out of the trees now, they may be blocked and not able to come in. So what we've done, we've shuffled the... They should have been shuffled so that they were all on cover. That was the idea. So we've got the guys, the Dryads on cover, the Branch Witches move round. The 2 units of 5 spites have moved up. This one just walks, the other one ran. We'll see whether or not we can get a charge in a second. I've had to here do a little bit of jank in that I've run my Dryads just so that I could open a Durthu-sized space. So Durthu's gone in. Now, I've been careful to make sure that he's 2 inches back from the front line so that when this big nasty comes charging in, well, saying that, if he gets a big enough charge, I suppose he could bunny up over and hit me. But the idea being that he charges, he hits my Dryads, and ideally I can pile in. Now, he can go somewhere else, but at least it's pushing him where he don't want to be. Aside from that, the Arch Revenants come out. She's staying there because she's still got a +2. The unit of 10 Dryads that were summoned jumped through the wood to form screen. 9 away from the big bad. And then the 6 scythes have come down. Not ideal, as I say, because, well, yeah, it's not. So we're just going to do the rolls. We've got the bloodletters. If you roll a 6, this is the end of the charge phase because nobody's charging because I'm a wuss. Yep. So in the trees, bloodletters. Nope, because it's 6s.
Reavers.
The Reavers. Nope.
I think the Blood Warrior is in range.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Nope. And then the Reavers over here.
Yes.
Yes.
Get some mortal wounds over here.
So we get 2 dead Reavers.
2 dead Reavers.
There you go. Look at that. Who says there's no benefits to having trees? Despite us being up to 6 command points, we're holding it. We're holding strong. It's probably folly. We're about to take 2,000 points of Khorne to the nose. But we've still got these. Don't tell him. There we go. Before we start, it's 5 points scored. So it's 12 points. 2 points for this one, 1 for claiming it, 1 bonus for the battle line. The centre one's the priority one, so the same again. 2 for claiming it, and 1 for battle line. So what we on? Sorry, 12-2.
Yep.
Right, onward. Okay, so the hero phase is complete. The incompetent priest has again failed with his prayers.
He didn't hurt himself this time, at least.
No, he didn't hurt himself, but nobody's listening. Although the other priest that knows what he's doing has managed to get bronzed flesh again for a 3+ save on the big wrath in the middle. Not wrath, insensate.
Insensate rage.
Yeah.
He also managed to boil Durthu's blood for
Yes.
2 mortal wounds.
His bubbling sap. He's taken 2. Each of the red dice is a wound. We have Hex Gorger Skulls are out again. They tried to do that thing where come over here and make him come running forward so that he could be hit with an axe.
We attempted to pull Durthu forwards with a blood bind, but that didn't work.
No, thankfully. And that, I think... Oh no, and you've just spent a blood tithe for an extra command point.
Yeah.
So now we've got a bit of movement to come.
And then a little bit of shooting, just for seasoning.
And then there's going to be carnage.
Yes.
So we'll be back after movement. Okay, so worrying times. Starting on this side, the bloodletters have run. They've started stringing themselves out. The Reavers have run over that direction. 2 Thirsters are making their way towards Durthu. And the sides and everything else. The whole red line is coming forward against my barky goodness. Everything's under threat. It's looking worrying. There are a couple of deadlies and things to check.
Yes, bloodletters.
A 1 for the bloodletters.
And
yes.
a 1, D3. for 1.
Just 1 dice. There's no other deadly, so it'll be shooting. Now he flies, so he ignores the line of sight blocking of my woods. So who's he picking?
He's going to put that flail into Darthu.
He's going to put it into
He's
Darthu.
also going to put the Hellfire Breath into... I think the sides are in range. Yes, into the sides.
Happy days.
So, but we'll start with the flail because that's the important one.
Oh, and we've got a thing, a nice red dice tray for you to.
So we're hitting on a 3.
3s.
Yes.
No.
And wounding on a 3.
Roll a 1.
That's a 2.
Ooh, it jumped out.
Bounced
Happy
out.
days.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. Darthu breathes a sigh of relief.
So, and then the Hellfire Breath into some sides. So, actually roll 2 up. On a 2 up, it's D3 mortal wounds on the sides.
2 up.
Yep. Boom. D3 mortals for 3 on the sides.
Okay, so I shall get some wound markers. And then we're going to go to charges, I take it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, sorry,
There's going to be some charging. There's going to be so much charging.
I'll put this on this guy on the left. 3 wounds. Right, let's start. Well, you can start where you want. Let's see what we're needing.
The important one's this Thirster.
He's needing a
It'll be like a 3 or a 4.
3 or a 4. It looks like a 4.
He gets 6.
6 is plenty.
So, what we want to do is keep him 3 inches away from Darthu.
Ooh.
But with the potential to pile in towards him, if needs be. So we'll go there.
Yeah, you don't want the stomp of Darthu at the beginning of the combat. Although that does block your other guy off.
Doesn't matter, he's going elsewhere.
Ah.
So the other Bloodthirster will charge. Gets 4. Just want to check if I can keep 3 away from the sides. So no, he'll stay put.
Don't want the sides in.
Really don't want the sides in.
Nobody wants the sides in.
Blood Warriors are quite happy where they are. They're quite happy where they are, I think. So, 3rd Bloodthirster.
What's he needing?
He gets
3.
6.
Oh, it's plenty.
So he's in. Hick and bonk. So he'll get there. And for giggles, we'll put the Blood Reavers in as well. So they get 5.
5.
Plus 1 for 6 in total. That's where I am. Pull this out of the way. So we'll get... Oh no. Oh no. None of this spellcasting nonsense. I've had enough. Oop. Oop. And oop.
Okay, so is that the end of charges?
Yes.
Right, just bear with me. I'm going to get a dice. I'm going to roll the woods this time. So, we're going for the bloodletters.
Yep.
No.
Reverse?
The Reavers. No. What?
Bloodthirster.
First Bloodthirster. Oh, come on.
Other Bloodthirster.
Picked up the wrong Notorious dice. Clearly.
Those warriors were in range before.
Oh. Nothing
You
else
roll
there.
ones for each wood? Or is it just in general?
Yeah, it'll be for each.
Okay, so...
So I'll roll for that guy again.
Yep.
Hang on. You've had your bloody chance. Fucking ridiculous. Let's go Scotia.
Wrathmongers. No.
Oh,
Bloodthirster. No. Blood Reavers.
there you go.
See, you should let me roll for these, Stu. Apparently I get this damage off.
I mean, how many rolls was that? Not 1/6. This is ludicrous.
Beautiful. Right. Beautiful is the word you were looking for, Stu.
Right, so we're going to stop, but there might be 1 or 2 key ones that we're coming back on.
Yep.
See what you're going to do, and then we'll see what I've got left. So our start of combat phase abilities. This Bloodthirster is going to pile in an attack twice when it goes, as is this one. He's used his free command ability to let him reroll hits. I decided he's probably going to go first. I didn't think I was going to have any Dryads really left. So rather than buff them up, I've just given them reroll 1s to save. Because they're on a 3 at the moment. His axe is rend 2, so they'll be on 5s rerolling 1s. Over here, though, we have given them an extra attack and reroll 1s to hit, because hopefully they'll then be able to do some damage to the big man. And that's that. So, there you go. Who, may I ask, is going to go first? That one. Oh.
He's on a 3-up save.
He's on a 3-up save. Okay.
Also, oh yeah, no, that's charge.
No, that's
yeah,
okay.
Bloodthirster's going first.
Yeah, so this is the thing where at the start of the combat phase, using your command abilities is useful. So, yeah, well, we shall see. It's probably the right move, because I think that 30 attacks would have put a dent in him. So, okay, there you go. You can have a tray. We will set one up soon, wherever you want. We'll have one at the side soon enough, but yes, that'll do it, I think. I can zoom. Look, I've zoomed. So, what are you hitting on?
So, normally I'd hit on 4s, but you're within the range of the woods, so -1 to hit, so I'm on 5s.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s to hit.
Nice.
So what we'll do when we pile in is let's twist around like so. So hopefully I should be within 3 inches of the witch. On the off chance that the first set of attacks kills all 10 of your dryads.
Which it could possibly do.
Which it could do.
Okay.
So I'm on 5s, rerolling 1s. Yeah.
Oof.
That's 1 reroll. So we've got 2 hits, 1 reroll. Nope. So 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. 6s do their magic.
Oh.
We get a 6! Yes!
He's a bad egg.
So 4 mortal wounds to everything within 8 inches. Not 18, that would be dreamy.
That's awful. It's so awful.
It is disgusting.
4 mortals. So
Yes,
basically,
so
she's going to take 4. 4 of these are going to die. Do you get to roll damage as well?
I get to roll damage as well.
Okay.
Well, you get a save. Obviously.
I get my save. So I'll do my save first.
Yeah.
So they would be on a 3.
Yep. And then minus 2.
But it's rend 2, so it's 5 up. I didn't put Mystic Shield on them, so 5 up. Oh, there we go. Scotia.
Sweet.
But
so
4 still die.
4 still die.
So I'm going to take 4 off and apply 4 wounds. So let me work this out.
And it'll get spikes as well.
It will. So 4 off.
Yep.
Okay, and then the spikes are going to lose 4 as well then.
Yep. And the other unit spikes as well.
Oh, good. So that's awful. Oh, in fact, I'll leave the one closest.
Yes.
And then 4 there. Oh, that's mystical.
It is mystical.
They weren't within range, but 2 of these guys would be.
Yep.
So 6.
Nope.
Nope. And another 6. Yes.
Get 1.
So then I'll roll it again for it. No. So just 3 die. There we go. And then over there, another 4 die, you say. So 2 of them.
Mystical.
So the first one, nope. Second one, yes. Try it again. Nope. So another 3 die, and it has to be those next to the mystical.
Yep.
So there we go. Another 3. Ouch.
Yes.
He's a bad egg. He's a bad corny egg. And now he gets to do it again.
And now I get to do it again. So this is all going into the dryads again.
Okay.
So 5s, rerolling 1s again. That's a bit better. So we got 3 hits this time. And reroll. For 4 hits.
We don't like.
Wounding on 2s. 6s do their magic. Nope. So no 6s this time, but 3 saves at -2.
Okay. So 5s rerolling. No rerolling. It's just 5s. No.
So that's 3d6.
Okay.
For 5, 6 damage.
And that's the 6 that are left.
So that's a blood tithe, yes.
Bad. Bad. Man.
Good.
Well, that was some swing. Now he's going to do bad things over there as well. So I'm gonna have to leave the branch witch. I'm gonna have to come over here and do some piling in. So I'll do the piling in and I'll come back. Well, we managed to get some in. We've piled in. We didn't pile far enough round to bring this thirster in, or to bring in the blood warriors. We only managed to do four. So he has to come down a step. So when he does inevitably splash Dirthu with his filth,
it's only 3 instead of 4 now.
It's only 3. So I had no rerolls to hit, and out of 36 attacks, I managed 12 hits.
It was pretty poor.
Pretty bad, and it was forced to hit. But then I managed 10 of the 12. So
balances out.
Right then, so there you go. Do you want a dice tray? That dice tray is a bit shite when you're rolling so many dice, but it's all right for you.
It's all right for this. So we're still -1 to hit, so we're on 5s, but this time we're full rerolls.
Reroll everything.
Yes.
Oh dear.
And it's 6 attacks.
Okay.
So that's 1 hit so far.
Good.
Just pull that. Cocked. So 2 hits.
It's not great, but he's going to get to do it twice.
2 wound for 2. So it's 2 -2.
So this will be 6s because I've piled in. I've piled in out of the woods. So one saves though.
D6 damage for 5.
5. Okay, so let's get rid of the things that are not in the woods, so that we get our save when he piles in again. Oh no, I can't. Damn you! Damn your eyes.
Right, let's do it again. So 5s. That's better.
Oh, it's not.
3 hits. 4 hits. Ooh, not 2s, give me a 6. Come on, give me a 6.
No 6s.
No 6s.
Yes.
But 4 saves at -2.
Oh, we don't care. We don't care. That's all we wanted to know. Now I get double turned and I'm humped anyway. So.
Butthole.
Oh, two saves.
2d6.
Get that round you.
4 damage.
4 damage. So let me just do some measuring, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so the branch witch died. We all knew it was going to happen. She only had a wound left. The Reavers cut her down. She didn't even manage to hurt anyone past its 6-up save. Everything of mine that lost things and isn't obliterated is within 12 of my place of power. So it doesn't need to take a battle shock. But I lose control of this objective. So you score
1, 2, 3, 4 points.
4 points, because the centre one I still hold.
Yep.
So that takes it to 12-6.
Yep, 12-6.
And it's a pretty key priority, to be honest. Yeah, there's some concerns here. If I get double turned, I think there's no way I'm holding that centre objective. But we'll roll to see where it goes first. So roll into the pot. Where's it going?
Before that, the skulls will probably disappear.
Okay.
They do not! Yes!
The skulls stay.
So the D3 for the objective is the centre again.
Centre again.
Yep.
I'm in priority. So, Northern Invasion. 5.
3. Damn it.
I've got to take it again. I've got to take it. This fear of the double turn, I'd love to be able to give it away, but I just don't think I can. So it's going to go into top of round 3. Now, I've moved away from the commanding, so I'm only getting 1 point this turn. There it is. Take those out. Right. So we've got some healing rolls for my Spites and Dirthu. I might as well do that now on camera. The Spites need a 6. Nope. Dirthu needs a 6. Oh,
so it's
close.
for each terrain piece, isn't it?
Yes, I think so.
There'll be this one as well for the Bloodthirster.
You can roll them if you want for your models.
So, that terrain piece for the Bloodthirster. Nope. The Slaughter Priest is wounded over here as well, and he doesn't get it.
Mm.
That's it.
Okay, so what about your...
That's
he's
not
not been
wounded.
wounded, has he?
No.
Right, well, we'll go into the hero phase, and then we'll come back at the end when I know what the heck I'm going to do. No, well, we've lost some stuff. I'll take that out of the way.
Oh yeah, cool.
Immersion and all that. Yeah, so not a lot happened. We successfully cast to summon a wood on an 11 that was auto unbound for
Blood Tithe.
2 blood tithe. Well done. And there's no other hero face stuff for me, so I'm going straight into my movement, and I have some shenanigans which I'm going to have to try and do. It's going to be tricky to chew through all that. I'm pretty confident I can clear this one up. But we'll see. I can keep this one, even just by retreating. So, and my dryads can retreat and charge, so I can come out of combat with the Thirster. I'm thinking I'll come out of combat with the Thirster and charge one of these units to kill it, and then I'll take Durthu into the Thirster. That's my plan. But yeah, we'll see. On we go. They haven't come out where I wanted them, but we have got 20 spikes on the table. They're 9 inches away from that Bloodthirster. This unit of Dryads has retreated and put themselves in a position ready to charge again. The sides have come round. Durthu's come forward. These have gone. We're going to get our charges now. We need a fairly big one to get these last 2 sides into combat as well. What would be great is if Durthu got in, stomped that one, I killed that one with my sides, then killed that one with Durthu. That'd be the ideal. Unless I get the sides in here, the spikes in there with a 9-inch charge, in which case I might change my mind. So they're going to go for their charge first, I think. I'll do some charges. I might as well do it now. Oh no, there's shooting first. Good old shooting. I'll do Durthu's shooting. I'm pretty sure he's 6 attacks, 4s and 3s. So 6 attacks, 4s and 3s with the Verdant Blast. I'm pretty sure he doesn't get anything extra for that. And I'm pretty sure that the Crown of Fell Bowers. Oh, I could have picked that before. With a crown, I could have picked your guy, so I was re-rolling wounds against him. Anyway, there we go. So 4
hits.
It's 6 attacks though.
5 hits.
So I don't get to re-roll 1s and 3s. Ooh, boom. So there you go. 5 at rend 1.
4s.
Here it comes.
So that's 3 through.
3 through. So 2, 3, 4. 4 wounds from the Verdant Blast. Excitement.
2 more.
So how many's you left?
6.
6. Okay, I'm going to make all the charges and then come back. Okay, charges are done. I did succeed with these, but then I had second thoughts and didn't charge. That unit of spikes has gone in. They're going to be heroes. or die. I did succeed with this charge, and again I decided no. The sides got into this thirster. Durthu's got into the other thirster. The Dryads have got into the thirster and the Reavers. So it all really hinges on Durthu. And if he can roll a 4+...
Which one is he bonking?
I don't think I have to... Do I have to decide now? Can I just roll it and then decide? I think I can roll it and decide.
Yeah, whichever way.
Yes, he
Yes,
stomps.
he gets one. Which
So,
one's he gonna stomp?
I'm going to stomp the Wrath. I'm going to stomp the Wrath so he's going last.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to choose...
Durthu go first, right?
I'm going to select the Wrath so that everybody's re-rolling wounds against it. I'm going to use 2 command points. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go wild. I'm going to use 2 command points on each of them. Do I need it on Durthu? I'm going to use 2 command points on the sides so that they have an extra 2 attacks. Don't think I'm going to give Durthu any extra attacks. They're both re-rolling 1s to hit. I will also use my Triumph so that the sides are re-rolling all hits. So they're re-rolling all hits. There we go. Boom. That should kill the both of them, I hope. Have you got any pre-game things to do nasty?
On the off chance that you don't kill Big Smashy Boy, I'll give him reroll hits.
It's of 1, is it?
Just reroll hits.
Okay.
Because it's the Wrath command ability, which I get to use for free.
Okay. Right, we'll go to it. Durthu. He gets 3 attacks. He's within range of a wood, so he gets an extra 2 attacks. I have not given him any extra attacks. Will this be folly? So, he is hit... Oh no, the end of the charge phase. I rolled the Wildwoods.
Yep.
So, the Bloodletters...
Nope.
No. Reavers. Yes, they take 1. The Big Bloodthirster. No. The Smashy one. No. The Blood Warriors. Yes, they take 3. The Wrathmongers.
Oh, yes.
Nope. The Khorne.
Thirster.
Khorne Thirster. Nope. And the Reavers. No. So that's that. That's not too bad. And then, so 5 attacks. 3s to hit. Re-rolling 1s. 3s to wound. So, all hit. Oof, just 3. So 3 at Ren 2.
5s.
Here we go. 6 damage apiece.
I need all 3 of these to save, otherwise he's dead.
Ooh, 3/5 plus.
Come on. No, not
No.
even close.
No, so that's dead. So now I get to make a free 6-inch move. So
I don't think I have played one game against a Durthu where that stomp hasn't worked. It is quite irritating.
There we go. So
I'm not taking that.
Durthu goes there. So it's your activation.
Yeah.
I suppose you've only got... Oh no, you've got the Reavers or the Reavers.
Yeah. Go with those Reavers.
Okay.
Since they've got meat rippers.
Sounds like it could hurt. But
Means
they are
it-
trees though.
Yeah, but what's the best thing for cutting trees? Axes.
Yeah.
Right, go for that. So it's only going to be 6 of them in.
Okay, so you're -1 to hit.
So So
Oh, they're going to choose the Reavers as their thing so that they +1 to hit them.
Okay, cool.
Enraptured.
So yes, meet with the axes. So they're hitting on 5s, wounding on 4s, 1 red.
Okay.
So they get 2 hits. Wounding on 4s for none.
None. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. So 3 attacks each for the spites, I believe. And they'll be... Oh, Christ. Look at me. Look how organised I am. 3 attacks each, 3s and 3s, rerolling 1s to hit. Two.
2. Oh, okay.
Just 2. That's
Sixes.
spites for you.
No.
Just 2 damage.
I think.
Although you will be -1 to your bravery. Ooh, spooky.
They're spooky. Okay,
Spooky,
that assumes
spooky.
they're still there. So that's Reavers. So, yeah, it's just those Reavers to go then. Right. Squeeze round. Oh, we're gonna get 4 in. So I want to keep that objective. Probably not gonna kill them. Right. So hitting on 4s, wounded on 4s. We're rolling 1s to hit. So 2 hits. 1, 2
You're
hits.
rerolling 1s there. I think you got a 1 to hit then.
I did. That was a reroll.
Oh, right, was that the reroll? Sorry.
And 4s to wound. No, nothing.
Yeah. Okay, so over here then, I'll go with the sides. So they're on 5 attacks each. 3s and 3s, rerolling 1s to hit and rerolling all wounds. So, yeah, I'm going to get some damage. Okay, so these are the normal guys. Oh, jeez Louise. This is too much for my PD hands. Right, I'm going to start over here. 3s. 3s. Rerolling 1s to hit.
You got the triumph on them, remember?
Oh yeah, I'm rerolling all hits. Crikey. Rerolling everything. So, and then rerolling all wounds as well, because it was chosen as my thing. It's going to get a lot of damage. But yeah. Who says that Sylvaneth are rubbish? Oh, look at all them to reroll. Let's get it going. So there's some to reroll. There's some more to reroll. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That ran 2.
20, Ren 2.
I need 6s. This is a dead bloodthirster.
Yeah, they all do D3 each.
That's dead.
Yeah.
I don't even need to. No. In fact, there's not. There's 1 6 there.
So 19 D3. That's
Yeah.
a lot of damage.
I'll put 2 blood tithe actually. Now I think about it.
So there you go. That's a combo. It's a combo. So it goes to the Dryads. And the Dryads are just gonna pile in so that they all get to attack. So there's 9 of them. 2 attacks each. Right, so these are 3s and 4s. Let's take 1 out. And then I reroll 1s. And I take out the gash. Take out that gash. And 4s. No rerolls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. And 6s get 1, so 4 die. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you've got a guy there for battle shock.
Oh,
You
sorry.
might want to swap him for someone else.
There we go.
Right then, so that is combat. That's been burned. That's gone. That's only during my combat phase. It's not till the next hero phase. So there we go, a bit of battle shock. So you've got 5 have died from there.
So So bravery 6. I need a 1. And I get a 6, of course. So 5, 11, minus 6. It's going to be the rest of them run. Another blood tithe.
And then over here, I think, did 2 die?
2 died. And minus 1, so effectively 3. So that's 8. 2 more run. So I do still hold it just.
Yeah. It's okay though. So, that is the end of Sylvaneth turn 3, in which I score just 3 points.
I'll just check the Blood Warriors. I'm pretty sure they're fine. 6, 7, yeah, they're fine.
Yep, so yeah, just 3 points, taking it to 15.
Yeah, 15 to 6. I'm not going to win this.
15-6. But we're going into Blades of Khorne. Turn 3.
3 rolls.
So we're into Khorne. Khorne are going to do some. The skulls have moved forward a bit, but there's some blood boils to come. So Durthu could actually die here. Potentially.
I need to take him off.
If he takes 1 more wound, he's bracketed, so he doesn't do a flat 6 anymore. He's on D6, which makes a massive difference. So I think the priests are going to boil his sap, aren't they?
Yep. So we'll start with the Competent Priest, which is this one.
Competent Priest.
On a 4 up with a reroll. He gets the 4.
Okay.
For D6 mortal wounds.
Here he goes.
For 3.
3 more.
So it's not going to kill him.
No. So I'll put that on in a second. So he's up to 5, so he's got 7 left.
And the other blood boil with a reroll.
This is the incompetent one.
Continues to be incompetent.
At least he didn't get hurt this time.
Yeah. But still, that's 3 wounds on him, which is better than none. Now, what's next? We'll put Killing Frenzy somewhere.
Okay, well, we're going to come back at the end of movement. So, we've had movement and we've got reinforcements. We've got some puppies. So over here, the Reavers have retreated to keep that objective from the spites. 5 puppies have come on. Everybody's moved over. The Wrathmongers have been buffed. They've got something like a 6 or a 7-inch charge. There's a big Bloodthirster up there. They've got as many models as they can within range. The Letters tried the run. They only needed to get 3. We thought we worked out onto the objective to outnumber without the need for any fighting, but they only rolled a 1 for the run. So there may need to be some fighting if Khorne wants the middle. Does Khorne want the middle?
Yes.
Khorne wants the middle.
Khorne needs the middle.
Khorne needs the middle. So we're going to have some charges, and then if there's any key fights, probably involving Durthu, because he's going to do annoying stompy stomps again, no doubt.
I'm not going to let him.
He's not going to come near me. That's the best way. Stay away from Durthu. Right, and then we'll be back in a moment. Right, so we're back. The dogs didn't manage their charge. Bloodthirster's got in. He's in with Spites and Dryads. And then the Wrathmongers. Oh, don't get seasick. The Wrathmongers, cinematically, have come in. They're going to smash up some trees. They're going to do bad things to the trees. The Warriors didn't come in, the Blood Warriors, because they didn't want to tag Durthu. There wasn't going to be space. So yeah, the Wrathmongers are going to do horrible things. They will be -1 to hit, but even so. So, what's happening? Who's going?
Well, start the combat phase first.
Oh yes, start combat phase abilities.
Bloodthirster swinging twice. And I'll put reroll hit rolls of a 1 on the Wrathmongers as well.
Okay, I shall... I don't don't think there'll be any dryads left, so it's probably folly to actually buff them in any way. So, sod it. Let's just watch them burn. Burn. I don't think we need to roll this because I don't think they're gonna last.
They will.
But we'll see. Okay, the Dryads, there's only 5 left. The Wrathmongers have piled in. One of them, the Wrathmaster, is going to put everything into Durthu.
Yep.
It can do... Durthu's got 7 wounds left.
So and this is only 6 attacks.
It can do 6 wounds, though. Yeah. And then when Durthu strikes back, he might finish him off. You never know.
So he's 6 attacks. They're 4s to hit normally, +1 to hit for charging, and +1 to hit for killing frenzy. So they're on 2s to hit, rerolling 1s.
Okay. Into the woods. Into
Durthu. That'll do. So that's 6 hits, and then 3s to wound for 3 saves.
3 saves.
Minus
Rend.
1. Just 1.
So 4s.
Takes 1.
1 goes through. So he takes a wound. Okay.
It's only 1 damage, yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll go to the Dryads.
There's still the other Wrathmongers.
Oh, there's still the other ones. We'll come back.
Going into the Dryads. So that is 4, 5 attacks each. 3 of them, 15 attacks.
We're going to come back in a second and see what's left. Okay, so 2 Wrathmongers got killed. That's all from Durthu. He's nowhere near as strong once he's down a couple of brackets. Durthu took 1 from the hits, and then he took a mortal wound when he killed one. So he's now taken 7, 5 left. That's all for Durthu. Wrathmongers, are they running or are they happy? What are they?
On a 6-1 runs. So they're fine.
They're fine. Right. So that is the end, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
I have no battle shock because I have no models left. So it's time for prioritize.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, yes.
7. He takes it. He was worried, but he managed to clear the objective. So
that's 13.
13 to 15. Oh, it's close. It's close.
God, I needed that.
Do you want to see where the objective, which one's primary first?
Yeah. So
I'm in trouble.
D3 or middle
again.
again.
Oh. Okay.
Yuck, I don't
That's
like that.
alright. I can do something with that. Anyway, objective. I mean, if you get priority now, though, you're capping it again. So I get a 2.
Yes! 6!
A 6. Oh, no.
Oh, I needed that.
Bad things have happened.
Terribly bad. Wonderful things have happened.
Khorne takes the double.
The blood god provides.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. I think we're going to have no Durthu soon.
Oh, I don't think. I know.
Okay, so Durthu's a goner and Khorne are going to cap the objectives. This is going to be interesting. We're going to come back after the hero phase.
Yes.
Movement. The priest redeemed himself in the hero phase. The incompetent priest. He, first of all, blood boiled 2 sides off by rolling 6 mortals. The one that already taken 4 fell, as did his friend, who just got covered in burning sap. And then he's, well, what else did he do? He buffed some other stuff as well, did he not?
Killing Frenzy on the Bloodthirster for +1 to hit. And then his compatriot boiled off the 2 spites that had the Thirster locked in combat and put bronzed flesh for +1 armor on the Wrathmongers.
Yeah.
That was pretty much all for the buffs. The skulls stayed on again. The flesh hounds have moved up. Bloodletters are continuing to pile more of them on the objective.
Yeah. It's looking strong. I was dominating, clearing that centre objective, and then getting the double turners. Put me on the back foot.
Very much.
Very much. So, we've got some charges, because you don't believe in shooting anymore, do you?
No, shooting's just pish. So charges. Got flesh hounds over here. Something nice and big. They have a reroll at least.
Double one. Oh, for
9.
9. That's plenty.
So they'll get over here. Keep them tagged at this end.
Okay.
And then we've got Bloodthirster charging. Gets 10. He'll get
Ooh, look at him go.
there. It should be 3 away from Durthu. It is 3 away from Durthu.
I thought he'd missed it. I thought I was going to get to stomp him.
No. And he's going to bonk one thing or another. I'm going to put a unit of Blood Warriors into Durthu.
Okay.
I'm going to put this unit of Blood Warriors into Durthu.
Okay.
6, 7, no, 6, just 6. 6 is enough. So the Wrathmongers have some friends. That is all my charging.
Okay. So, end of the charge phase.
Yes.
We roll dice.
Yes.
So I shall roll them. So, first off, they're out now.
Yep.
The Wrathmongers.
Yep.
Needing a 6. Is it a 6? Or a 1? 6.
It was a
6 we need, aren't we?
6.
So the Wrathmongers are fine. Bloodthirster, he's fine.
And I think that's it.
Yeah, the dog's piled out. They're out. Everybody else is out. Yeah, so that is that. So I'm going to roll my stomp. Oh, no, you get to do your beginning actions first.
Needless to say, I think it kind of goes without saying. Bloodthirster's piling in twice. And then I think that's all my start of combat phase.
Okay. Well, I'll stomp with Durthu for a 4+. Yep. And
so
he's going to
stomping.
He's going to put it on the Wrathmongers. And then it's over to you for your first activation. So I don't think I'm going to bother with anything else. I'm going to choose the Blood Warriors as my reroll wounds against.
Cool. I will be going with the Bloodthirster first.
Okay. So I'm sure those spites are dead, but time will tell.
If Bloodthirster don't get him, the dogs will.
Yeah. And if there's explosions, Durthu dies. So we'll see. It's all excitement. We're going to come back after it because it's going to be a lot of dice. Five spites have survived. The place of power, keeping them strong. Although the exploding axe has left Durthu and the branch wraith on 1 wound. And the arch revenant sacrificed his stupid thing that's on his back. All these spites are dead. But the spites, in turn, they killed a dog. And 4 spites managed to do 7 wounds to a Bloodthirster.
5.
5.
After
they hit
6.
7, didn't they?
Yeah.
So Khorne scores a mighty 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7.
6, 7. 7 points. And what does that take us to?
20 points to your 15.
5 points ahead. This is madness. I really have to have a think here. Hopefully the healing terrain is gonna sort out Dirthu. He's within range of 2, so we're gonna give it a go. Yeah, I'm worried. I have concerns. Well, things are speeding up now, so we just went straight to the end of the charge phase. Dirthu jumped through the woods, failed to hit with his Verdant Blast. He's only got 2 shots now. Then he failed to charge. The Spites have gone in, though. They're going to be the heroes. These Spites have retreated. The Branch Wraiths retreated behind there. The Sides have gone in. They've got the extra 2 attacks. And the Dryads have gone in. I'm going to have to, although it pains me, I'm going to have to go with... Ooh. What are you doing? Where are you looking? That's not acceptable. I'm going to have to go with these Spites first. And hope, beyond hope, that they're there. But it's the end of the charge phase first, so we'll do our woods. So we've got a Bloodthirster. No. We've got some Wrathmongers. No.
And that's it.
And that is it. Poor. Right. Then we're going to go to the Spites. Why not do it now? So 3, 6 attacks. I can't put anything on them. Am I within 12 there?
Well, up there too, yeah.
Yeah.
You will be.
Can you re-roll wounds? You can't. It's only hits, isn't it? Hits of 1.
Pretty sure it's only hits of 1.
Yeah, and they already get re-roll hits of 1.
I'll just double check. I'm sure there was.
Yeah, I think it was the old...
Yeah, no, that was the old one.
The old ones. That's okay. Right. So 3s and 3s. Re-rolling 1s to hit. Thankfully. So that's 3 1s. Okay. So 4. I needed Dirthu with an 8. He's not with an 8, so I can't do the thing. So it's just 2. 2 wounds, no rend.
6s.
6s.
No, 2 die.
No, 2 die, and they're going to be -3 to bravery. So, is there 2 left
they're
then?
safe enough, so we will go with some bloodletters.
Let's see the bloodletters. Oh, there's going to be a lot of piling in and things, isn't there, first?
Yep. There is indeed. That one's not going to get in, but this one will.
Mm-hmm.
Right, he'll get in.
Yeah.
You can shuffle around. You can get in. Should be... That'll get within 1. That's going to be everyone that's going to get in there. You'll get in. And you'll get in.
Excellent.
And that's basically going to be it.
Yeah. Piling into the closest model. We're gonna see this, and then we're gonna see the plus. There's +2 attacks on those again. I forgot to roll the leaders' attacks last time when they did that ridiculous amount. So let's hope they can do a similar amount now. I couldn't do the Tanglethorn for the reroll. I couldn't take root to reroll saves because I charged, and you do it at the beginning of the charge phase. Don't
8
you?
bloodletters when it does include the champion. So that is going to be 9 attacks. I truly wish bloodletters were better. 9 attacks. They're +1 to hit because there's more than 20 of them. And 6s to hit do mortal wounds.
Oh.
And that is poor. Got no rerolls on them, so they're hitting on 3s.
The -1 to hit the Dryads, but not to hit the...
Yeah, so this is the size. Wounding on 3s for 3. 3 at -1.
3 at -1, so there'll be 5-ups. Ooh, the pass 2. So 1 damage. So there we go. Happy sides. That's it. We still got our full attacks. Hopefully we'll take it.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm less confident about the other one.
6 into the Dryads. No mortal wounds again, and they're at -1, so that's 4 hits. Moving on 3s. So it's 3 at -1 on the Dryads.
3 at -1, so they're not in cover, but there's still 10 of them. So they're
4 up, 5 up.
4 up to a 5 up. Ooh, you take 2.
Damage. So that's 2.
2 die. 2 sad dryads. There we go. Righty then. So let's beast these mothers. 5, 10, 15. And then we need... we're going to risk it. We're going to risk it. We're going to go with the white dice for the champion. Because the white dice hit on 2s instead of 3s. Right, we'll do them first because my hands are too small. So 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Was it
Okay.
2?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Either way.
Still hits. And then 3s, re-rolling 1s. Okay,
It's going to be a lot of dead blood letters.
that's what we want. We want dead blood letters. I don't get my re-roll wounds, which I really like. So.
Don't need them. Clearly don't need them.
Oh, I do. Look at all them 1s and 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 6. Rend 2.
Straight through.
So 3, 6 go through. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. So I'll take that off, that off.
And then
9,
4, 4 plus. And that's another 2 mortal wounds.
13, 14, 15.
Ah, not as good this time. The reroll wounds makes a big difference. We need the crown near us. Okay, but 15. So, is that us taking it?
Not quite.
The dryads have still got to go, though.
5,
So,
10. I've got 14 there. To your 7, 11. You need to kill 3 more.
okay, dryads will kill 3, or they'll run away. So, do you want to do the
Blood Reavers.
Reavers? Here it comes. This is key. This is key because
So,
you need to fail.
Thanks to Gore Pilgrims, I've got +1 attack on these Blood Reavers, so
Oh,
there are 5 attacks.
Not nice. Not nice.
So the 2 of them. So they're on 4s and 4s.
Oh, I'm rolling this wood here, right next to him.
Yep.
Let's
And
see.
I'm re-rolling 1s to hit. So 3 hits.
Oh, are you wounding on?
4s.
Yes. Yes.
So they do nothing.
Good. Now you need to run. At least one needs to run away in the
So
battle
what,
shock.
-3.
-3. Yeah.
Might as well just roll it.
Go on, roll it. Roll it. What do you need? Oh! Spite Revenants for the win. Okay, so dryads. I have 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 dryads left. So I'll roll those and I'll come back. Okay, so
D6 models.
we the dryads killed another 5. So at the moment we've got it, but it's about to be battle shock. And in the battle shock phase, if you roll a 1, this cheeky artifact gives you d6 back, doesn't it?
So if I don't roll a 1, they all run away. If I do roll a 1, I get models back.
Oh, why are you doing it? Do it in my wood. There you go, in my wood.
Come on. Show me that beautiful, beautiful 1.
Yes! Oh, you bad egg. Fuck's sake. How
So
many
I
are
get
coming back? How
D6
many do you
back.
need? How many do you need to get it?
To hold the objective, I need 6. You've got... Hang on, no, I don't. So you've got 11 models there.
You need a
There's
3
8
plus.
blood letters.
A 3 plus.
3, and I hold it.
Oh! This is just, it's an outrage.
Hi.
Look at this.
6.
Sometimes it just doesn't go your way. So,
Well, that's an upset.
that is an upset. From the joy to the pain, it's unfortunate, but I only scored 2 points. So what does that bring us to?
Where are we? So it brings you up to 17 to my 20.
17 to 20. Oh, final turn. There we go. Let's roll priority. If you win it, you win the game.
Come on.
6.
Oh.
Right, I'm going to have a think. I'm going to see what I can... Oh, see where the primary one is. Make it be 1. 3.
That one.
Oh, okay.
You should get that one.
Yeah, I'm going to do some maths. I'm going to do some math and I'll be back. Okay, well, we've had some technical issues. You didn't see that glorious movement from me, so I'm going to have to do it here because we're plugged in. In effect, the unit of 10 Dryads has jumped through the wood, and the Spites, so they're holding that objective. Durthu moved up to try and shoot, failed. Well, the priest failed his charge. These Spites have charged into the dogs. Over there, the combat's going still. Get to the beginning of the combat phase. It's my turn to choose things, so I'm going to choose to give the hunters +2 attacks each, as per the norm. Leaves me with 1 command point, which I think probably best holding on to just in case, so I won't re-roll hits. I'm gonna take root so that I'm re-rolling saves though, and hopefully I'll get these 2 objectives and I'll be able to keep that end one. It's key, it's critical. We'll see what happens and hopefully this technology will work. So, it's the bottom of my turn 5. Again, apologies for the angles. The Spites managed to kill 3 dogs and lost 3 in return. The Dryads lost 2 or 3, did they? 2 or 3?
3, I think it was.
3, and the Hunters then did 16 wounds and wiped out the unit. So there's a couple of key battle shocks, because if Blood Tithe points go Khorne's way, they're going to have some units. So I'm going to get a dice.
Just summon on more dice.
So I've got 1 command point. So how many Dryads have died, did you say? Oh, they're within 12, so they're immune. They're within 12 of the thing. So it's only going to be the Dryads.
Yeah.
So I'll command point the Dryads to this, if I need to. I'll have a look at it.
I think, yeah.
And then we're going to score 2 points for this one here.
And then 3 for that one.
And 3 points for the far one for 5. So what does that take us to?
22 points to 20.
22 points to 20. Is that all? So he's going to get 2 for the centre. So it's going to be a draw. We haven't chosen auxiliary objectives.
No, we haven't actually.
Because
we forgot.
Well, I think, to be honest, I've said in the past that if I end up a game with a draw, I deserve to lose. So I'll give my opponent their auxiliary objective automatically. So There you go. We'll see how this goes. See if you can take one and take the major, though. Okay, it's an unorthodox angle, but movement is done. I've zoomed down so we can see. What we've in effect got is a new unit of 5 bloodletters have been summoned on. They need a 9-inch charge to get in. The dog has retreated to count towards the objective. The priest has ran, so he just about counts. He command pointed it. Mm-hmm. The Bloodthirster has used his ability to give the demons reroll charge, the bloodletters who are going to charge. And himself. So, what are they? He needs a double 6, yep. And they need a 9.
Yep.
So, let's do it right in that wood.
Yep.
Where the priest is, just in front of the priest.
Double 6 over the Bloodthirster. Here we come. Nope.
Oh dear.
Was it double?
Yeah, let's try it.
Nope.
Ah, no so joy. No beans.
Bloodletters do get in.
They get in with an 11. So, can the bloodletters take off? What do they need? Well, if they take off all the dryads, they're fine. They can ignore the spites. Mm-hmm. But here it comes. This is glorious. So yeah.
Right, at least. And it will be all of them.
So this is for the game. This is for the major victory. He's got 7 models on the objective. I have 11.
Is it only 11? That's what it is.
Yeah, I have a unit of... Oh no, 12. I have a unit of 10 and a unit of 2.
Okay. Right. Now I need to double check. Do I get my buff and attack buff? Yes. Good. So they've got 2 attacks each. So that's up to 11 attacks. Rerolling ones to hit already. I'm going to spend my last command point to give them reroll ones to save. And that's all she wrote. 10 attacks. Need some 6s here. Really need some 6s here. Are they at -1 to hit?
They should be, because I went through the woods.
Shit, so I'm hitting on 5s. And it's gonna work. 5s. It is not going to work.
Is that a single? Oh, there's a single hit.
There's a single hit.
Is there any rerolls?
Yeah, with 2 1s. No, 1 hit. No, this is not. No, so that's 1 through at -1.
So on a 5+. Yeah, takes a wound.
Yep.
So takes a wound, and I think that's it really. There's no point in fighting back. You don't manage to claim that one. As well, I've only lost 1. Mm-hmm. I've got 9 models. Bravery 6. Only maximum of 1 can flee.
Plus D3.
Plus D3. So maximum of 4 can flee, which would mean that we were down to 7, mm-hmm. And you've got 7, so you can't take it.
Oh, you're gonna kill at least 1 bloodletter there as well.
Yeah. So that's game then.
Yeah,
so
draw.
On that turn, there's 2 points taken,
mm-hmm.
and we have a draw. This is where auxiliary objectives come in handy. I think that's the first draw I've had in the new handbook, so it shows it can happen. We'll go downstairs. I've got some fried rice to make. I'll let Erik pack his army away, and we'll maybe have some thoughts over a curry, because I'm rather ravenous. Good game now.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, looks like it's working. Okay, so I'll stand here. So it was close. That's the first draw we've had, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
I've only ever had one draw before, and that was basically because the tournament organizer decreed it a draw. So I think this is the first truly authentic one. We were looking at it, and even if it had gone the old way from kill points, it probably would have been pretty tight. I don't think there'd have been much in it. I think
you edged it.
Yeah, but not by more than 200. And I always think that if you're not by more than 200, it's not a real win. So yeah, there's auxiliaries though. I hate auxiliary objectives. I just don't like them. So maybe this shows me that they're not without use.
Yeah.
But what do you think? What do you think of what was your standout guy? Who's the best?
Difficult to pick. It's probably certainly the first couple of turns, those Thirsters were doing so much work.
Mm-hmm.
With the extra attacks on them, piling in twice, you give them a chance, they will do work.
Yeah. I think for me it's the sides. Those
Yeah.
hunters, especially in Harvest Boon. People don't rate Harvest Boon. They all say it's all in Winterleaf. But I tell you, being able to stack the +1 attacks, to get them on 5 attacks each, and with the crown making it re-rolling wounds, the re-rolling ones to hit on the charge, there's not much can stand that, is there?
No.
So I think they're good. And I think Sylvaneth's got legs in it. I keep saying it. As soon as we can go to tournaments again, I'm gonna play them. I'm gonna see if I can get some wins. Plus they've been classed as bottom tier, which means that I get a little badge or something on JP's website for taking a D tier list to a tournament. So that's enough excuse for me. But you weren't impressed with the bloodletters, were you?
Oh no, they are hot garbage. Really. They just have nothing going for them at all.
No, I was concerned with the volume of them, and I thought that I was going to stay away, and it was only because of the way the game went that I thought, right, I've got to go for them. I had to blink. I went that way instead of to the middle, and it ended up they fell pretty quick.
Yeah.
I think the fact that you needed to roll a 6 or they all ran away.
No, they're all 1.
One, sorry, they all ran away. And you rolled the 1 and got 6 back.
That was nutty.
But yeah, I think.
I mean, if I hadn't rolled the 1, you'd have won clear by 2 clear points.
Yeah, well, I think. Oh shit! I'm just throwing rice everywhere. We're in Chinese tonight. I've never done Chinese before, so if it's rank.
Oh well, I'm not gonna blame.
Yeah, blame the chef, little chef. Might have a bit too much rice.
Don't worry about that. No such thing.
I'm just gonna throw it all over the place. Tidying up the days. Let's be stuff. Alright. Yeah, well, it's good to get a game anyway.
Oh yeah,
It's been a while.
great.
Oh, let's see how this looks. Might have been a bit much cooking there. But we'll see.
Smells good, nothing in it.
Should be alright. It's a bit stir. This is more of a Chinese chippy curry. Not really a chippy curry from up here, because they don't tend to do chippy curries up here.
No, not really.
But more of a, from where I'm from, sort of chippy curry. When you get curry and chips, or a curry of some kind of Chinese takeaway, or a chippy. I'm going to save that for Alan, because it's the child's favourite dinner. So she does like a bit of Chinese. So cool. There we go. Give it a shot.
Sweet.
Yeah. So what the blood letters are not
They're just
part of the list. What was going to be in the list?
the original plan at the moment is to have Korgoraths in the list and run it Skullfiend Tribe. So I'm probably looking at squeezing 4 Korgoraths in initially with the 2 Bloodthirsters.
Yeah. So I suppose then you're aiming to clear objectives rather than hold objectives.
Yeah, and Korgoraths will do that.
That's alright. Not bad. I can't really show you because they're all plugged in. Actually, let me do this. There we go. Some steaming goodness. No, I'm trying to get the gargants done. I've got a couple of big fellas over here. I was going to do it for tonight, and then I decided not. So, this is the starting guy. He's going to run with my Mortarks. So I'm going to take him in death first, and then I'm going to work on the other guys slowly. I'm too slow to get them straight on the table. Oh, it's quite nice, that one.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, they're okay. And I got the bone grinder guy from Forge World.
Yes.
Talk about what they call those ridiculous boulder clubs that they wield. I mean, look at this guy. You could kill a man with that. It's like a club. He puts his little friend to shame. He's a big lad. Good. I was surprised it came in one big piece like that. I thought it was going to be quite a lot of sticking stuff together, but it's just his arms you have to stick on. It's alright. But yeah, so there we go. First draw.
Yeah.
I've not played shifting objectives for ages.
No, that was nice for a change.
I think being able to get the extra point with battle line changes it up a bit. And we both coincidentally took shed loads of battle line.
Yes.
So that's good. I don't feel quite so guilty about having 6 battle line units.
No.
But so there you go. I think in terms of yours, yeah, the bloodthirsters are scary. Those exploding things, just doing the 4 mortals. Sylvaneth, really weak against mortal wounds. So being able to just for every 6 basically take 4 spite revenants out of a unit. When you're MSU, it really damages you, doesn't it?
Yep.
I think them units of there's 2 units of 5 spikes. Well, they lost 4 each, didn't they?
Yeah, it's just with that one smash.
And then well, there's a couple of mystical saves I think on one, but
Yeah.
and well, it's the same with all my characters. You were chipping. You took 4 off my branch wraith, 4 off my branch witch, 4 off my arch revenant, 4 off Dirthu as well, probably. I don't know.
Did I get Dirthu? I don't think I ever got Dirthu with it.
No.
Maybe once.
Yeah. I have to think. I think those woods for Sylvaneth are much better in terms of getting board coverage. I have been playing with the old bases, and because they're fixed, you're quite limited on the table where you can fit them. But being able to like use the different components and bend them in, I think it really works. Hopefully the green bases people didn't mind. But when you're throwing loads and loads of terrain down on a battle report, it's a pain when you can't see models behind it. And I'm either going to get smaller dice or bigger hands so that I can roll dice. And the aim is to get a dice cam tray, a dice tray cam, so that we can switch to it. I'll do something funky so that we can see them without me having to try and handle 2 things. But yeah, that's us eating. Chicken dog's eating. Let's see if we can see it. Ooh. Oh no, she's coming over. She heard her name. There she is. She's a beast. She's a terrifying beast. Aren't you? Terrifying beast. Alright, anyway, that's that, I think. So, thanks for joining us. Next time, Erik. Next time.
Next time.
Is that it? Oh, it's not. There we go.